go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's stream. Safe Space Racing Tier 1 Round 3 from Azerbaijan. The beautiful little street circuit. Well, not little. This is a extremely enormous track. Street circuit, of course. Tier 1 Racing short qualifying getting underway here. With a few drivers starting to exit the pits and getting ready for their out laps. Hello to everybody that's pouring into the stream. Say what's up in chat. Maybe they'll mention you. Wow, the game is loud right now. Let me turn this little baby down. Seems fine. Almost a full grid today. 19 drivers, just one short. Wish SSR Halo could have made it, but guess he has other things to do. Radar right now, the first one out on track, making his first appearance this season. Former Tier 3 driver being moved up to Tier 1. Oh, and he hits the wall. Oh man, on his out left. I think that's going to be wing damage for sure. We saw a big old lock up there and he kind of jumped the curb. His end plate looks kind of okay. Seems to be going decently hard at it. I guess he didn't pick up any damage somehow. Stormland in chat saying stop the count, Craig and P1. What a W. Alright, Radar's going to continue on. Alright, our first flying lap into turn 1. Radar locks up just a little bit. Now into turn 2, locks up once again, locking up on the left-hand side there, front left. He did just get new pedals, so he's still getting used to them. Only had a day or two worth of practice, so we'll see what he can do today. And he locks up once again. And a big lockup right there, costing him a bunch of time. Now into the infamous castle section. I expect a lot of incidents through here. A lot of drivers beaching it into the wall. Maybe certain few drivers being impatient and try to make an overtake through there. Hopefully nobody comes off too bad today. Then taking it really easy this lap. Or not 10, Radar, my mistake. 10 is the driver behind him, our Tier 2 champion. It's now up across the line. Let's see what kind of time Radar can put in. He's going to put in a 144. Let's jump to 10. Oh, 10 beats that by over 2 seconds with a 138. Oh, look at Danny Rick, beautiful. In the Mercedes is Brown is retired from the session. And whoa, what's going on here? Oh! Whoa, and Danny Rick's had to bail his lap because the traffic up ahead. I don't know what happened to Brown there. He was missing his front wing and his rear wheel, and then Payox had to slow down as a result. And Payox was also on a fast lap, so he's had to bail that and it's ruined Danny Rick's lap. So I missed whatever happened. We all missed what happened. And man, oh, Danny Rick. Oh no, sir. Another retirement. Oh, I was gonna plan on bragging on these two a little bit later on, but it seems like they've well, just messed up their laps. Okay, anyways, Payox King now. I think he's just gonna go into the pits. Yeah, he's definitely aborted this lap, and he's not going to start another one. So the next one across the line will be Division making his return. Just as a reserve. trying to pick up a little bit of slipstream, and he's going to go into P8, 139.6. This field is pretty condensed right now. Good to see, and I think that's radar, yeah. Might have ran out of fuel there. Zampa now is going to be the next one across the line. This total is saying Bono me tires. Yeah, that's funny. Zampa up into P9. And then would that be Maestro? No, that's not Maestro. That would be not JDM. I think it's a racing point of Hamilton or Ritzy, one of those two. He invalidated, and then Ritzy's into the pits. Good to see radar out of the way there. Hamilton's also going to go into the pits here. I think Craig Conley trying the mediums. The tire wear around this track is very, very, very bad. I expect most of these drivers to be doing the two-stop this afternoon. Conley trying a little bit of an alternate strategy, maybe trying to attempt the one-stop, but I think on the second run he's going to switch onto the soft tires. As Monkey has just started his lap. Nice and wide through turn 3, maximizing all the space on track. Through turn 4, gets a solid run out of there. Now into 5 and 6. Avoids the curbing on the right hand side and the left hand side. If he hit the curbs on the left, he will lose a lot of time. And now into the castle section. Keeps the car into second gear to maintain traction. Out of turn 6. Or not turn 6, my mistake. What would that be? Turn 12. Now heading into 13. Seen a few drivers tack the wall here, but he gets a pretty nice run out of it. Keeps it clean. Monkey right now having a pretty smooth lap. I think this is going to be a good one. Heading through the final few corners and now on to this long pit straight. DRS is wide open now and up across the line. Let's see what kind of time he can put in. He's going to jump into a P5 with a 139 flat. Solid lap from Monkey. It's a real nice time. As JDM goes P2. Wow, JDM. Reserve driver for Tier 1. A really nice time. 138 flat. My God. Wasn't expecting that from him today. It's Downward Leaf. Just promoted to Mercedes. Starting his lap. As Ultra Titans left the session, let me get him an invite really quick. There we go, invite has been sent. So all these drivers now coming out for their second flying runs. Move downward. Alright, JDM gets out of the way nicely there. I was afraid that JDM might hold him up, but JDM's a total pro, so he just gets out of the way. Now through the final few corners. Downward gets a pretty good run out. This lap has been very smooth, very solid. Downward had a pretty good qualifying last time out in Austria. If you haven't seen that race, make sure to check it out. If it's not up on the Twitch, it will be on the YouTube at Safe Space Racing. All of our races are on our YouTube channel. That race at Austria, oh my goodness, that was a spicy meatball. As that is a really good lap from downward up into P3 with the 138.3. Nice job, buddy. It's easy picking up a little bit of slipstream off of JDM. It's easy, McLaren 1-2 right now. It's easy with the 138 flat, just barely beating out Mitch. Look how close their times are. Speaking of Mitch, he's on an out lap right now. Next one across will be our Tier 2 defending champion. Not defending because this is Tier 1. As he's going to head into the pits. So next will be the Alfa Romeo of Radar, I believe. Yes, it is. Radar improves by 2/10, but he stays in P14. And Mitch is just starting his out lap, or his flying lap. My God, I'm fumbling my words today. There's a little bit of traffic up ahead. Jet Adam, I believe, is up ahead on a flying lap. Yes, he is. And just ahead of him, I think, is Radar. That is Radar. And I think Radar might also be on the second flying lap. Let's turn on the telemetry really quickly. He's pushing pretty hard, so he might be. Hopefully these three don't hold each other up as Jet Adam is backed out of his lap, allowing Mitch to continue on. As Mitch goes a 10th and a half quicker through the castle section now. As there we go, Radar's also going to get out of the way. Let's see what kind of response Mitch can send to his teammate. If he can maintain this lap, he will go into P1 once again. Oh, a big lockup through that corner there. It's going to definitely cost him time. He's going to have to make it up in these final few corners. He's almost 5/10 quicker though. He's done more than enough to get P1 if he can just hold on to it through this corner and the following and onto the main straight. Zampa before the race said that the qualifying times are going to be extremely quick. Well, he's absolutely bang on about that. As there we go, a 137.6, going just over 4/10 quicker on his previous best. Zampa's had to bail out of his lap for whatever reason. A lot of these drivers just getting ready to start their final flying lap. As Ultra Titan. Oh, there's a yellow flag up ahead. What's going on up here? I think it was just Zampa getting out of the way of Conley. Conley, yep, he strapped on the soft compound tire. As Bradley's saying, if McLaren don't win this Constructors, there's a serious problem. Well, so far, Renault is leading. The combination of Axe, Titan, and JDM. So far leading the Constructors. Only 2 races in though, a lot more to offer throughout this season. As Conley's gonna bail on that one. So Ultra Titan, oops, there we are. Crossing line for his first lap, he's gonna go P8 with a 139 flat. And I just saw Mitch going into the pits, of course. The track is very, very quiet right now. I think $10 is on a flyer. Ooh, 10 invalidates through turn 7. He has enough time for another lap. Hopefully he has enough fuel. JDM is going to be the next one to set a lap. very close to his previous one. He barely improves. And that's enough to put himself up into P2. As Mitch is retired from the session, he's happy with that lap. If I was him, I'd be happy with that one too. He thinks that's enough for pole position. Let's see. As all these guys now coming out on the track for their final runs. Just over 2 minutes left in the session. Will anybody be able to snatch pole position away from Mitch? Ritzy, I believe, is going to be the next one to set a lap. Yes, he will. Ritzy will be the next one to set his lap. Hamilton, his teammate, just up ahead on his outlap. Will he try to give his teammate a little bit of slipstream? Ritzy Raccoon, last week's race winner, of course. As there we go, the Racing Point teammates have set up a little something here. Hamilton's just a little too far out front right now. But Ritzy is gaining. But I just don't think that's going to be enough to really do anything. But anyways, right now in P11, he's going to jump up to P5, going 7/10 quicker. And now here we go, all the drivers getting ready for their times. Bunch of out laps, a bunch of flying laps. Let's try to catch someone. Downward Leaf is on a out lap, and then the Williams behind him of Monkey. He's starting his lap, and CZ in P3 is starting his lap. Chaos King's the next one across right now in P12. He's majorly improved on his previous best. Up across the line, let's see where he can jump up into. He goes all the way into P4, almost 9/10 quicker. Nice lap. Hopefully he doesn't retire on track and qualifying. Don't want to see that happening. As SSR Hamilton going 7/10 quicker. Man, the track evolution is huge right now. All these drivers majorly improving. There's going to be a lot of jumbling of the order. Hamilton, I expect this one to be a really good lap. Where can he go? He's going to jump up into P10. And Ritzy, his teammate, is going to go into the pits. Maestro is going to be the next one across the line, followed by Downward Leaf. Maestro in P8. He goes into P4 and downward, invalidated his lap. So the next one will be the Williams of Monkey. Across the line into P2, but what can CZ do? He's 2/10 quicker, and he's going to go into P2 with the 137.8. Next one is Division. No, it's not. It's going to be Jet Adam. Jet Adam goes into P6. And Zampa's gave up on his lap, so Stenner still yet to set a time, and he's not going to get a time in. He's invalidated. The bad luck, the bad form continues for Stenner. Hopefully he has a good race, though. I believe in you, Stenner. If you're listening, I believe. And that's qualifying done. Mish with a great qualifying lap. Around 2/10 quicker than his teammate CZ. McLaren front row lockout. Monkey in P3. The 138. Very nice. And then JDM in P4 with his teammate right behind him in P5. I wish Zampa can retire. I don't want to wait this minute. Zampa, please retire if you're listening, please. As transfers, I think. Yep, we've got new people to join. What's up, FaZe? Thank you for joining the Discord. FaZe and Adam Minto. What's up, fellas? Oh, what's going on over here? Meister losing a little bit of his front wing. Stupid AI cars. And look at Downward Leaf now joining the battle. As look at Downward Leaf. He's gonna make a move on the Red Bull. But the Red Bull is not giving up yet. These three drivers very close together. As Downward's AI is sending it right now. Just 5 more seconds of this pain. Is he going to run into Hamilton? Boom! He runs right into the back of Hamilton. And there we go. Qualifying is finally over. Man, those last few seconds were painful. Alright, there we go. That was fun. Bradley saying AI commentating is on point. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And there we go. Once again, like I said before, McLaren 1-2. Nice to see our TMM boys, or not our TMM boys. We associate with Safe Space Racing. We'd like to see our SSR guys. First SSR guy is Hamilton in P11. Oof, not doing too well right now. You gotta step it up in the race. All these drivers send their fastest lap on the softs. I expect everybody from 11th on back to go onto the mediums. Expect everybody to do the 2-stop today. Like I said earlier in the stream, the tire wear around this track is crazy, and then Danny, Rick, and Brown not setting times as we saw earlier. They're dramatic retirements. Wonder what happened to Brown. I really could have caught that. That looked like it was huge. And now we arrive into the race lobby. Skies are clear. Everything is looking nice and pretty. Hopefully nobody raises up for a session host Zampa. If they do, they will receive a qualifying ban next time out. We'd like to give our drivers a chance to get their setups and race strategies and all that good stuff done, and maybe, who knows, take a few minutes to chill on their phone or do something. But while we have the time, let's take a look at the standings. Once they come up, you can see the tier 1, 2, and 3 standings. ABR Murphy right now leading tier 1 in the Drivers' Championship, but unfortunately, Murphy has decided to take a step back from league racing in preparation for F1 2021. He recently has purchased a wheel and he wants to get really good with it, so he's decided just to take a little bit of time off to just get used to it. And unfortunately, that means that we've lost our defending champion, but he says that he'll be back soon, so hopefully he's back and better than ever. As there we go, Zampa is readied up. Downward Leaf has stepped up to take ABR Murphy's seat. Downward Leaf, new addition to Tier 1 and SSR in general. Solid driver, glad to have him. Let's take a look at that, and ooh, I see some mixed strategy. In P11, SSR Hamilton is going to try his hands at the hard compound tire as, whoa, Mitch. Oh my, oh no. Oh, that's going to screw over Mitch so hard. His tire temps are going to be nothing. And he's in P1. Oh, this turn 1 is going to be even more interesting. But anyways, Ultra on the softs, but Zampa in P13 also trying the hard tires with the Vision on the mediums. And Craig Conley is going to also try the hard tires with Radar, Danny, and Stenner all on the mediums, and then Brown in last place, choosing the alternate strategy, going on the hard compound tires. I wonder if these guys are going to try to do a one-stop. This track is pretty notorious for safety cars. Oh! Brown making a little bit of contact with the wall. But as I was saying, this track is known for safety cars. I don't know about this strategy. If a safety car comes out in the early runnings right around the pit window, then it could really screw up their race. So now CZ assumes the control of the pack. He's keeping everybody nice and tidy. We don't see too many big gaps forming. As now here we go, the drivers approaching the main straight. The AI will take over for them very soon. See a little bit of a gap behind 10 whole dollars here. Hamilton playing some games, trying to get his hard compound tires as hot as possible. Oh, I thought he was going to spin there. He's weaving very aggressively. Get some heat into those tires, buddy. As there we go, the AI has taken control over everybody. These drivers are approaching their grid stalls, and there we go, that's the predicted strategy. The game is saying that you can do a one-stop onto the hards. I doubt that, as Mitch has an X for disconnected. Let's get him in really quickly if that's the case. I've gotten Mitch in. I've gotten him an invite. As what is this camera angle? There we go. My God, Codemaster's trying to screw me out of this beautiful shot into turn 1. Hopefully everybody can keep it clean for the start of this race. If we can get lights out, that would be amazing. As there we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go into turn 1. CZ gets a good start. He's going to jump his teammate, and Mitch is getting bagged off the line 3 wide behind him. These drivers able to keep it semi-clean. I saw Red Bull get a major squeeze into turn 1. The Mercedes of Downward Leaf looking on Jet Adam. As there's a spin and there's a huge incident. There's a driver backwards, and look at this. Ultra Titan has been spun, and I think that's his teammate Brown has also been spun, and I think that might have been a reset to track. Conley and Radar now. Radar moving up. He's making places. He's looking on center. These drivers going single file, getting it sorted out. Through this first sector, taking it very easy. Up ahead, $10 taking a look at Jet Adam. Both drivers on the softs. I don't think 10's going to try anything into this corner. No, he's not. He's going to stay behind. And up ahead, CZ has jumped out to a 2-second lead on Mitch. Mitch just trying to get some heat into those tires. F in chat for Ultra Titan. As there's some battling between Conley and Radar. Conley trying to go around the outside as Radar gets a huge snap of wheel spin. And Brown gets past both of them. That was a bold overtake there. I don't think Brown has picked up any damage. If I can get a... Oh, okay, that's definitely going to be damage right there. Took a nice hit out of the wall, and now he's going to be suffering from the understeer. There we go. We can see it right there. Craig Conley's going to be all over the back of him. Coming onto this main straight now. As CC leads lap 1. Conley in the slipstream. Further up ahead. Look at this battle. Danny Rick into the pits. JDM Haters gets by Downward Leaf. Or Downward might have been looking to get by JDM. My mistake. Or whatever order that went in. They were battling. That's what I'm trying to say. These two approaching Mitch. Mitch still struggling a little bit here. As there we go, the telemetry updates. Everything's back to normal now. GG. As Mitch just had a huge lag spike. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Mitch, please. Oh, he's lagging all over the place. Mitch is going to have to retire from this race. I'm going to send him a quick message on Discord. Yeah, his connection is just terrible right now. This is a huge hazard on track. Ghosting is off, and this could completely screw someone over. Mitch, if you're somehow listening, I think the best thing to do is going to be to retire. I just don't think it's safe enough for him to be out there. But anyways, Maestro and Division now going side by side on the pit straight. They're still side by side. Payox with the perfect view. Maestro's going to try the up and under on Division. Division getting a good run though. Maestro's going to have to wait on the DRS. But Division gets a pretty good run out of turn 2. And he's setting his sights on $10. Division, the highest running medium driver, up into P7. Further behind Mish, due to all those lag spikes, all the way down into P12. As, oh, whoa, into turn 1. Okay, well, Brown had a retirement. He's retired into the pits, and Radar completely locked up into turn 1 and just smacked the wall. And Mitch and Zampa now. Mitch is lagging all over the place. Bone Apple T, if you're in check, it would be nice if you can message Mitch and tell him to retire. I'm pulling the plug on him. Oh, Zampa just kisses the wall. As further up ahead, Mitch, or not Mitch, Downward Leaf and JDM Haters battle for P2. Downward pulling out of line to the right hand side of JDM. He sets the fastest lap. Can he get the overtake into turn 1? JDM's holding it strong, but he's going to have to concede. Downward around the outside and into P2. Setting his sights on CZ, but JDM, he's going to stay behind Leaf here. He's not going to challenge into turn 3. Division closing in on $10. The mediums are definitely faster right now than the softs. As Radar has retired from the session, and that's on track, so that means that's a terminal retirement. Is into turn 1. Danny Rick and Stenner going side by side. Danny Rick recently pitting onto the hard compound tires, and Stenner also pitting onto the hards. Danny Rick right now struggling for traction. Danny Rick and Brown not getting much practice this race. They just got done with the ABR realistic race around Spain. And we're clearly seeing the effects so far. As there's a huge train of cars forming behind $10 here. That would be Ritzy, Maestro, Payox, Division, and 10, and Monkey, and Jet, and CZ. What's happened to our race leader? What has happened to our race leader? The McLaren's not having good time. CZ, I don't know if he has damage, but I think he's going to pit as Monkey's going to send them 3 wide, and yeah, CZ is going to go into the pit lane, so that's 2 races in a row that he's had bad luck. And look ahead now, the battle for P3, Monkey on Jet Adam. And $10 right now in P5, looking on at this battle. 10 doesn't get a good run out of turn 2. That means he's going to be coming under pressure from Division, but I think Division's too far back to try anything, and Monkey's too far back on Jet to try anything. I feel bad for CZ. Good race, or good qualifying, good race. As something. Oh, Maestro. Maestro sent it in too deep. Ooh. I think that may be a dangerous rejoin right into the path of Mish. Mish is still, he has not retired. I just hope that his connection issues just, leave. I hope whatever problems he's having, it has been resolved by now. Chaos ensuing in these opening laps. So now look how close 10 is on Monkey. Battle for P4. Oh, 10 slides through the corner right there, and he's going to get a terrible run out. As Radar saying to invite him to the party. All right, Radar, hold on just one moment. I don't want to miss whatever battle is going to happen here on this main street and into turn 1. Right now, Division just a little bit too far back as there's a battle for the lead between JDM and Down Relief. JDM getting back past Downward. I bet when JDM woke up today, he wasn't expecting to be leading this race, but here we go. This time last season around Baku, JDM and myself, the Red Bull team, we did not have a good time at this track. Man, it was terrible, but JDM having a nice time and a nice race around here. Down Relief, he's not going anywhere anytime soon though. He's holding it right behind JDM. As we see a few drivers pitting, maybe for wing damage or maybe just going on to the 2-stop here. I think it's maybe a little early to be pitting. But who knows, they know what the strategy is, I don't. As $10 is all over the back of Monkey. Heading into the castle section. Alright, I think I might be able to get Radar invite right here. Yes, I can. Bear with me. Yes, there we go. I've sent Radar an invite to the party. So now we have 2 people commentating this race. What's up, Radar? If 10 doesn't get a good run, Division is closer now than ever. Those mediums are going to be becoming stronger and stronger now. As here we go, Division setting up the move on $10. He's going to go out to his right-hand side. He's not going to use any overtake. He barely has any battery left. It's $10 and Monkey both coming to the pits on lap 7.
That's going to release Division into the lead.
Everybody comes to the pits now. As there we go, Radar now commentating. What's up, bro? What happened?
You know,
I saw that into turn 1.
Yeah, just had red front wing and just lost it and shouldn't have continued. Probably should have come into the pits after that and retired, but wanted to at least try and stay out and see if I can make something out of it. But still trying to get used to all the pedals and the
saw those lockups.
Yeah,
look at Zampa trying to make a move on Danny Rick. He's closing in. He's closing in. He's too far back to make a lunge.
Ooh, a little lockup there too. Probably gonna get him into this next the second straight.
His Division picks up the first. Oh!
Whoa!
Danny Rick has to abort the corner, and he's gonna have to do a flick spin here.
That was unfortunate. I was really excited to see that battle down into turn 3.
Jet Adam and Mitch. This makes me nervous. Mitch having some connection issues. Seems to be all right now. Both McLaren drivers have it. Oh! Oh, Mitch! Mitch completely loses the car and touches the wall there.
I don't think he got damage from that. No wing damage.
I think there's going to be lime green damage. It looks fine right now, but just that hint of damage. It's not too bad.
That was definitely close to a race ending.
Slide. Thought he was going to pull a Hamilton there.
As Haters and I think Hamilton are in a... No. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Downward, Leaf and JDM are coming down the front straight right now.
CSD and Craig Conley for piece 10. What are these camera angles, Codemasters? Conley tucks into the slipstream as Mitch has decided to go into the pits. And Maestro, what is he doing? He's on the intermediate tires. Maestro, what is going on, buddy?
Oh, I just saw that. That is not the strategy right there.
Last week, Mitch didn't go on to the inters when it was time. And this week, Maestro goes on to the inters when it's dry. All right, Ultra Titan and Mitch.
Might have ran out of tires already.
As Bradley's saying it's about to rain. Well, shoot, let's hope for Maestro's sake. Oh, Mitch! Oh, man, we're going to have a serious talk with Mitch after this race. Thank God he ghosted through center right there. Center had a McLaren front wing up his butt. My God. So now the battle for P4. Downward Leaf and JDM haters picking up where they left off. This is for the effective race lead. Yep. The drivers up ahead have not pitted.
Downward Leaf's going to get DRS, and he seems to have gotten a decent run.
As Maestro's retired from the session. In the pits, hopefully. I think that is. Good job.
ERS active. Looks like JDM's using some ERS to stay ahead. And just a little too far back on this occasion as they're going to go through turn 1.
Payox Kings into the pits, now onto the mediums. See a mixed strategy here. Some guys on the mediums, some guys on the hards. I like what the medium runners are doing. I think the two-stop strategy will be fast enough to make up the lost time on the one-stoppers.
As Downward Leaf did not get a great run out of turn 2 and goes a little wide.
JDM blocks up.
That's going to put Downward Leaf all over the back of JDM for the effective race lead.
These two are catching up to Hamilton as Mitch is retired from the session finally. Thank you, brother. Unfortunate that he had his connection issues, but it happens.
Lock up there and towards Castle section there.
Both of these guys rapidly closing in on Hamilton. Hamilton, I don't think he's going to pit anytime soon. What kind of factors he's going to play into this battle?
I think Hamilton can stay up for the end of the race if he hasn't been on those tires since the start. I think he has. He's been on those for he's been on those since the start. Since pit probably lap 20 for some mediums or just before that.
You think the hards can go 20 laps?
Oh, I think that they could do the whole race.
Whoa. Well, I haven't done any practice around this track in a while. Let's see.
Yeah, down
Alright, so here we go. Downward making a huge run at JDM haters, using a lot of overtake and in the slipstream. Now with the DRS, JDM gets DRS off of Hamilton, but it's still not going to be enough. Downward Leaf looking to the right-hand side into turn 1. Who's going to break the latest? JDM holds it, but once again, downward around the outside. He's not going to be able to get the move this time. JDM holding on strong, and now he's encountering just a little bit of traffic off of Hamilton. JDM's going to have to get past Hamilton here. I think Hamilton, yes, he is gentleman move. He's going to get out of the way of these two. Good stuff. We love to see that. That's smart. There's no point of Hamilton fighting those two. It's just going to slow everybody down.
It was good that JD got the DRS down the main in seconds right there. That was key to him keeping the position.
Indeed it was. As AJ saying in chat, bumped he can't do commentary tomorrow. He has to go to work. Unfortunate. Tomorrow on comms for Tier 2 will be Zampa and Charisma. We know what a hoot those two are together. Make sure to tune into that. It's tomorrow T2. Same time, 11 GMT. We know how entertaining they are. It's going to be a good race for sure. But back to this one. Danny Rick says the fastest lap on the mediums. Chipping into the Craft Coffee Club fastest lap challenge.
Potentially see another move here by downward on JDM coming down the main straight. Also should be watching Monkey and $10 as they come through Sector 2 right now, or Sector 3 as well.
Monkey picking up a time penalty.
So it looks like downward's going to be a little far back on this one maybe. Though he's closing in pretty fast, might not hit enough. Not enough there, so he makes a big lock up into turn 1 as well.
As the Vision pits onto the hard compound tire.
And Monkey has fallen off of $10 tail after that penalty I think he picked up.
As now here we go into turn 3. Swapping positions once again. Downward's going to try it around the outside, but JDM's going to hold it strong.
Oh, please do not go too wide through this section. Okay. That's probably the tight section of the track right there. I'm not overtaking
Yeah.
spot.
These two keeping it extremely respectful as there's an incident into turn 1.
Zampa.
That's a red car. That's Zampa. He's far back. I'm not going to turn to it. I'm just going to let him live in his pain all alone. Right now down in P14, not having the best of race.
Wouldn't be surprised if we
Just
see
two
him
places away
retire.
from points. Yeah.
A long way off
Anything
now.
can happen though. Downward does not get a good run out of the castle section. He's dropping a lot of time to JDM, and he doesn't have too much battery to play with right now.
JDM's
Just
got
see
some
that
battery to
orange
play with,
bar.
so I would expect JDM to deploy some out of this corner and get a little bit of a jump going. As is he going to be within that 1 second gap for DRS? He's just going to stay in it.
Gonna
So
jump to the battle between Division and Monkey. Division on fresher tires, both on the hard compound tires. Division on his former teammate. He's going to look to the right-hand side.
a little bit of a
They're
squeeze
leaving
there
each
by
other plenty
Monkey.
of space. Look at this camera shot behind them. CZ very close.
He's just going to go for it as well.
Monkey
As
goes into
Monkey
the
goes
pits.
goes in the pits. Yep.
Guess he picked up some wing damage. Now jumping up to the battle for P1 once again. Heading into turn 3. Downward, just a little too far back to make a run at JDM.
A little too far back on that occasion. They're going to work themselves to sector 2 and 3. No real overtaking spots through there. So I wouldn't expect to see a move unless a mistake happens somewhere. As Division and Zedise are very close together right now, coming through sector 2. Zedise looks to be a lot quicker than Division on those medium tires at the moment, so potentially a move coming at the end of this lap, or sector 3 at the final corner for the real.
CZ all over the back of Division.
Fighting.
As Monkey and Stenner letting Monkey go through.
I would expect a move to be made down the start-finish straight here, or if not... Oh, he's got the gearbox glitch on my end, that's...
On board once again with 1 and 2. 5/10 is the gap. Downward, closing in just a little bit on JDM. Once again, I think he's just a little bit too far back right now. I think Downward just needs to stay behind JDM and just save a little bit of battery.
Put in the lead and save battery, yeah.
Really, yeah, just protect his equipment a little bit here. Let JDM set the pace and then make another run at him later on.
We might see him
But further
move
on
here.
back, CZ on the inside of Division. These two drivers going side by side into turn 2. CZ,
Oh, just enough room left.
Just enough room and a little bit of touching. Now going down the straight into turn 3. Division's going to tuck in on CZ. Will he send it though? No, he won't. He's going to brake early. Nice racing there.
Oh, that
That
was
was very close.
just enough
between
room
those two,
left
but
between those two.
Just enough.
CDC.
CSD trying to catch 10 whole dollars for P5, and then Jed Adam and Hamilton. As Maestro's left the session, can you get him an invite, please?
He has retired already, so.
He has retired. That is true. Facts. Let's get past that awkward moment. Jed Adam on 6-lap old mediums. Hamilton just starting to struggle just a little bit.
Might see Hamilton just get out of the way again. Wouldn't be
maybe
too surprised if he gives him a little bit of DRS help, push him up towards the leaders. What, Jed Adam on the 2 stop right now? I would assume. Soft, medium.
He won't get to that. I think he's gonna go on to another set of mediums. Let's say, I think lap 16, lap 17, just a 10-lap sprint as Hamilton goes defensive. I think he's gonna go into the pits. No, nope, he's not. He just took a really defensive line.
Just trying to get out of the way, I think, for Jed Adam there. I think looking at the strategy screen, I think 10 laps was the max the mediums could do. So
no. We missed the battle for the lead. Downward Leaf gets past JDM haters Why, Hamilton and Jet? Why would you distract me from this battle? Come on. 1 and 2 swap positions once again, but I don't think JDM's going to go anywhere anytime soon. These two are very, very even on pace. JDM's battery is just a little bit low right now. It's not in too bad of shape. I think he could make a run at it.
He's a little bit more battery than Downward does, so we should see JDM was smart here. Just I think stick behind him until the pit stop phases or till the end of this race and try to make a move then. He was really concerned about battery, but might see another move here, depending on how close he gets to the end of Sector 3.
Aoxines and Sten are battling at the back of the field, but I'm going to keep the camera right here at the front.
Payox makes him move down the inside. Oh, that's a little close there from Center and Payox. There's a little bit of rubber going on. Center keeps the position ahead of Payox.
Just missed out on that battle.
Yeah, just missed out on that battle. I'm back on
Payox on his fresh mediums. Payox on fresh mediums right now. Much more pace than Center.
JDM's fallen out of DRS range.
Ooh. Payox using overtake. He doesn't want to wait on Center. Around the outside and into the wall. Oh, Payox didn't need to do that. This is just going to infuriate him even more. I think that might have been a little bit of wing damage. Stenner holding up Payox, but he's perfectly entitled to do this.
Might have a little bit of lime green damage, but end plates are still on, so wing is mostly intact for Payox, as he's going to be able to make the move easily down the main straight, which is probably where he should have done in the first place.
Stenner not giving up. Stenner actually has the DRS, and what's going on here? Oh!
Wow.
Oh, okay. Payox squeezing Stenner towards the pit lane right there, showing his frustration with the Williams driver. No, sir. I don't think that was right. As Ultra Titan and Craig Conley now going side by side through turns 3. Conley getting past Ultra Titan. Or Conley, yeah, Craig Conley keeps ahead as once again Stenner and Payox.
Little room left there from both of those drivers.
I hope these two don't collide. I hope these two don't collide. Payox.
If they collide, it's going to be a big collision and probably a safety car resulting in it. So as Payox is just going to drive away, I think now Stenner doesn't have the pace to keep up.
Interesting to see though, that little exchange that they had. Might wonder if that will be investigated after the race.
Might show up later in the season too, between the two of them. Never know.
Indeed.
As JDM has closed back up in the DRS range of downward. JDM is closing the gap down once again. As we saw a reset the track there, was that?
I couldn't catch it because I'm looking at CSD on 10 old dollars. CSD on 10 lap old mediums versus 10 on 8 lap old hards. As there's a yellow flag. Who is that? Is that Mr. Danny Rick? I think that is. Who CSD loses the traction majorly. I think Danny might just retire. He's had enough right now. Again, P15 is behind Craig Conley into the pits. Ooh. He did?
Yeah, tough. I caught that one.
Got that. Make sure to get a clip of it.
It won't let me clip it.
Resets to track are not allowed in this league. Resets to track equal 2 penalty points and a 10-second time penalty, but right now where Danny is, it's not going to make much of a difference over a minute behind the field. Danny Rick, an extremely talented driver, ABR Tier 1. Expected him to do a little bit more, but then again, he didn't have that much practice, and he started from the back, and it's just gone a bad race to worse.
Yeah. I think that describes a lot of drivers' night so far tonight. From bad to worse.
Guys, thank you, Mr. Kurd95. You've rated the channel with 8 viewers. Appreciate it, my guy. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in. What's up, everybody? Hope you're enjoying the race. Make some noise in chat. Who knows? Maybe I'll switch to a different graphic to show everyone off later on when the action cools down.
As JDM's closed up to 5/10 up to downward on that front straight, he might be able to make a move in the second part if downward gets a bad run.
As Jake Sketch has followed. Thank you for following Safe Space Racing, sir. Appreciate it very much.
Closing our 500 followers, I do believe.
Ooh, 500, yes. We are.
7 away.
Close to 7, nice. If we can hit that on this stream, that would be amazing, as Danny Rick has retired in the pits and left the session.
We would go absolutely nuts if you guys make that happen, so.
I believe more new people have joined the server. Yes, another person has joined. Brutal JMK. What's up, man? What's good? He's joined the server.
JDM's really keeping it close in the castle section to downward. I think we might shape it up and move down the front straight.
JDM has recovered a good amount of battery while sitting behind Downward, but Downward has been able to keep a pretty good gap to JDM. When Downward was behind JDM, we saw that the gap wasn't too large. Maybe Downward just has a little bit more pace at this stage in the race.
And Downward has a little bit less battery than JDM. They're almost the same, 4 or 5% difference. As we should just see JDM, I think, stick behind here if he was smart. Use a little bit of ERS to stay in that.
Someone that's not going to stay behind is CZ on $10 for P5. Medium versus soft. As here we go, side by side onto the main straight. $10 is going to have to tuck into the slipstream. He can't do much about it.
Easy with the DRS.
But Stenner, he can challenge on this next DRS straightaway if he wants to. He doesn't get a good run through turn 1. The medium's working better than the hards.
Those hards are going to be difficult right now. I think they're just getting to that middle phase of the tire where they're not quick yet. They're going to get their second life here in about 4 or 5 laps, I think, and it'll be good to continue and maybe get that medal with Sidise again.
Now further behind, Monkey and Ultra Titan. Monkey just closing in on Ultra Titan. Monkey on the mediums, committed to a 2-stop.
5 lap old mediums compared to 10 lap old hards. So we should see a pretty sizable pace difference there between the two tire compounds.
Just making a quick public service announcement. If you're interested in joining our Discord, we have 3 F1 tiers, 1 F2 tier, full distance championship, and a special little something that will be announced after this race. We have plenty of seats to offer to everybody, and we're a growing community, a fresh community. So if you're interested in joining us and having some fun, make sure to go to our Instagram at Safe Spacing, give us a follow, and go to the link in our bio to join the Discord. You'll find all the information on our Instagram, or even go to Google at Safe Space Racing. You can join the Discord through there, as well as CC and Hamilton making a little bit of contact. Hamilton on 17 lap old, or on 18 lap old hard tires now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to go for the softs here and just tries to...
Yeah, just a blitz at the end.
Yeah. Let's see if Sidise can get up to leaders maybe. He has 9 seconds to get. As Downward Leaf is once again pulling away from JDM a little bit on this lap.
Monkey on Ultra Titan into turn 1. Monkey have to stay back. I think he's going to try it on this next DRS straight. Yes, thank you for following Kimmler. I hope I pronounced that right. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in and following. So now here we go. Monkey just a little bit too far back to do anything.
Seems like Ultra Titan has his car set up really aerodynamic down the straights, and so just able to keep ahead of some of the cars that might have put on a little bit more wing for sector 2 and 3. And that's where we see Monkey kind of close up.
Yep, slippery setup Ultra Titan has on. Clearly English is not my strong suit.
We're working on it. We're gonna get you there.
Yeah, working on it. Yeah.
As Conley is caught up to Zampa and Stenner, as Zampa is also caught up to Stenner as well, so might have a battle for the last points playing positions here.
There we go, Stenner holding on to it. In this league, points go all the way down to P12. So these guys are battling for something important.
I'll be watching
lucrative
Conley here
1 point.
on those fresh medium tires.
As Hamilton finally comes into the pits. Let's see what tire he's going to go on to. He's making that long trip down this pit lane. And I see, yep, you're correct. He's going to go on to the softs here.
Him and Jet Adam are
To
going to
the
be
end of
absolutely
this
rapid at the end of this race. Jet Adam also on the soft tires here. He has 9 seconds up to division. I think he can make that time up easily. Him and Hamilton both.
He just comes out right behind his teammate.
Might see a little bit of team orders come into play here with Ritzy.
Indeed. Ritzy, last week's race winner.
As JDM is closing in on downwards, it looks like downward was a little bit wide there going to the Castle section.
JDM was falling back just a little bit, but he's closing in on that gap.
Oop, yellow
As
flag.
there's a yellow flag through
it's
turn
Zampa
1.
and
Conley.
I think there might have been some contact there, potentially.
Yeah, Zampa gets through Conley.
And he's the head of center as well, so.
Yeah, I guess those two were battling.
Paying position.
Yeah. Ooh, oh, Stenner runs into the wall. Oh, no. He turned in a little bit too early, and
he
he's
does
knocked
have
off
front
a
wing
huge
damage.
Portion.
He does have front
huge
wing
portion
damage.
of his wing. Yes, there we go. Ritzy and Hamilton swap positions there.
Team orders. As Ritzy now has 8 seconds to get up to division. Or no, has 6 seconds to get up to Jet Adam. Jet Adam has 8 seconds to get up to division. He's closed in by a second on this lap.
Thank you for following SK455. Getting a lot of followers each and every stream.
Very close to that 500 number. As JDM and downward leaf here. JDM's close up to 0.5 of a second again. As we might see JDM try and make a move here down the front straight after sector 2 and 3. He has really closed up these last 2 laps, might be pushing a little bit more than what he was before.
We can see just off of his steering wheel, though, he does not have too much ERS to play with. Let's get a little update on Downward. Downward has a little bit more than JDM, but these guys are basically in the same boat. On equally old, hard tires, and the battery just around the same. This is an even fight.
This is one of those battles where whoever makes a mistake is gonna end up losing out.
ABR Murphy earlier in chat said that on the last lap, it's best to be in P2.
Yes,
I tend to agree with him.
I wholeheartedly agree with him, especially at this track.
The DRS is just going to be so strong as long as he can get a good run out of these final few corners here or out of turn 2.
It's like JDM might be able to close up a little bit here on downward and maybe get a move into the second straight. It's close up to 0.5. Might even see a move. Probably won't see a move here, but might see one on the second straight in turn 3. He's going to close up. He's closing. 0.2 is the gap now. This is a close fight now between the two of them. Might be able to see a move coming down this straight. JDM looks all over the tail of him. Coming out of turn 2. Does he have enough to get by? Closing, he's going to look to
He's
the
going to go for the move. Oh, he's just going to peek.
Peeked at it. Trying to force him into a mistake. As Hamilton sets the fastest lap on those soft tires, he is absolutely flying. Hamilton is the fastest car out on track right now. We have some SSR logos in the chat. Thank you, Jake. W.
As Jake has also joined the Discord. Bunch of people joining in off the stream and into the Discord. Nice. Love to see it. As Payox goes into the pits. Zampa now up into P11.
We get those 2 points. Every point matters in this. As JDM looks, it's going to be a little bit too far back again down the main straight. As this is just a waiting game now to see which one of them blinks first, and if JDM can keep it on that last lap, to get close enough to maybe make a move, start finish straight.
Alright, bear with me here. I'm gonna try to pronounce this. Thank you to Lee Ju Man it get but this yeah, that one. Thank you, sir, for hosting the stream. One viewer, appreciate that just at the end of this race here. It was a good attempt at trying to pronounce that name, but
I think you butchered it, but it was the best that it was the effort that counted on that one.
Fumbled the bag towards the end there. But anyways, JDM closing in now on downward leaf.
Hamilton was not the fastest
all over
lap.
the back. There we go, Hamilton closing in.
2 seconds
on
to Jet. 2 seconds to Jet.
Jet's closing up to Division, and Division's not that far away from 10.
Wonder if we can see some team orders between Division and Jet maybe towards the end of this.
Maybe.
Try and have Division hold up Hamilton as much as possible, let Jet Adam get away.
But what does Division have to lose? He's a reserve driver. I don't even know if they're having team communications. Division's just out there to have fun and get everything that he can.
He's getting Haas some good points. So, good points for Haas tonight, and like it's going to be decent for Racing Point as well. And as JDM is falling back of downward now, as Stenner now sets in the fastest lap. As we are looking back, as like Jet Adams closing in on Division, and Holdall is kind of keeping it with Sidise now, as they have kind of remained the same gap, as might be able to shape up a move towards the end of this race as he pushes a bit more. Division is right behind them on fresher, hard tires as well. So this is all going to be very, very close to see who's going to have advantage here. As Sidise goes a little bit wide, I think, into turn 1. And Holdall is now going to close up on him, I do believe. Then a second is the gap now. As JDM and downward are now up at the top, and JDM's closing in once again on lap 24.6. We have 3 laps to go in this race. Zampa is getting closed in by Payox as well. Payox on the fresh softs along with Stenner and Conley. Zampa's might lose out.
Back up on Monkey.
As we see a move from Payox and Zampa down the main straight. Pretty easy move there by Payox on the fresh softs. And $10 has closed in big time on Sidise, who's on the medium tires. It looks like he is struggling big time. Monkey gets another 3 seconds.
Monkey puts up another penalty.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at the penalty situation. There we go. Division with 3 seconds. Monkey with 6. Payox speeding into the pit lane with 5. And Zampa and Stenner both sharing 3 seconds.
As Division has caught the $10.
Oh, Ceesay. Oh, is that a puncture? Is that a puncture?
It is not a puncture. Just bad wheel spin.
The way he just, oh, there we go. Here's for the lead. Oh, almost for the lead. JDM now all over the back of downward. I don't think he wants to wait around anymore.
We're going to see a three-yard moment down this front straight, I think. No, just
between
2.
Who?
Sidise and $10 going into turn 1. Sidise around the outside. $10 is going to keep it on the inside. There's a little bit of contact.
Ceesay closes the door, but back up for P1. JDM, he's not able to get the overtake complete, so I'm going to have to jump back to this battle for P3.
3 laps to go in this race. This is the lap where you either want to make the move and push away, or you've got to just keep behind. As $10
so here we go into turn 3.
Around the outside,
contact, touching. Oh no, $10. No, Ceesay. Oh, side by side into turn 3 can always end in heartbreak, and there we go. We just saw his Division and Ceesay now. Ceesay is absolutely struggling. Is he going to get... Oh, no! Oh, Jet Adam absolutely sent it in even. Oh my God. Oh.
As Hamilton moves up to P5 because of it.
Look at Hamilton. He's joined the party, and Jet Adam's going to push Hamilton through that corner.
Hamilton picked a piece of that scrap, and it looks like he's going to be close to P4, maybe even P3 at the end of this race. That was...
I don't even have words.
That was
Oh,
Wow.
that was dangerous. I thought Jet Adam was going to absolutely punt Division
That
through
was
the corner.
so
He
close.
sent it in.
So close.
How did they not come off worse? How? But anyways, now
Hamilton
here we go on to the main
is
straight.
gonna be the one to watch. Hamilton might pick up a podium here. He's the one to watch.
I'm watching 1 and 2. JDM's closing in a lot. I think he's going to try it. I think he's going to try
going
it.
for it.
Here he goes. Sundeli send it down the inside, downward, leaves the space.
Watch for turn
JDM
3.
just holding it.
Watch for turn 3 with those two as Hamilton's going to get by City Says. He now is going to be, with penalties, going to be up in the podium positions for him and closing down Division as well.
This is for the win on the last lap. JDM Hayers, he's
down
going to
the
send it from a
inside.
mile deep.
Oh.
He completed the overtake. How did he do that? That's going up on the Instagram. That's going up on everywhere. Hell, I might even put it up on my Instagram. Oh
what
my
a move.
goodness.
Now is that going to
That
put him
was
at
a
a disadvantage down the front straight here?
That takes massive cojones to do that. I thought JDM was going to go too deep and into the wall, but no.
I thought he was going to send them both into the wall there as he sent it down the
Yeah.
inside. He now has to push away from downward as much as he can now on this lap because that gap is going to only close as they cross the finish line.
Did JDM go too early here? Downward Leaf is going to
Hamilton up
have
into
the
P3.
DRS.
Hamilton up into P3 on those soft tires, so as long as he keeps it together on this lap, he's going to get a podium after picking up pieces after that scrap. So that was a big scrap. Is Downward Leaf a little bit too far back on this front straight? We're going to find out here in a second.
Here we go. Will this be a photo finish, or has JDM made the move of the season? He's been able to pull away. I think Downward Leaf, he put up a good battle. He put up a great battle, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much. He's gaining even more.
Running out of BRS.
Oh, will this be close? This is going to be close. Here we go. And he's just a little bit too far behind. JDM just gets the win on Downward. He just gets the win. That was an amazing battle for 1 and 2.
Hamilton
and now
crossing
further
line.
behind.
He's going to cross the line
Hamilton
for P3.
In P3 after spinning so many times in the previous 2 races. Look at him. He's happy. He goes into the wall.
Across.
He spins once again.
Oh, wow.
As Jet Adam jumps
and $10
Division and $10 jumps in. Everybody going into the wall. Division having suspension damage. Ritzy in P8. Monkey spinning into the wall. In P9. Sees the. Look at the damage here. His AI just. What's going on? What's going on this main street? What is this?
We may have to have a talk about drivers about not spinning into the inside wall at tracks from now on. I think that's been brought up.
They're crossing line. Payox King in P11.
Payox and Zampa's going to hold on. Might
oh,
hold
there
on.
we go. Another one.
Watch out for the Stenner and Zampa battle back here.
I'm watching. Here we go for the final point. Stenner on the left-hand side. Zampa, I don't think he can do much about it.
Zampa has no battery left. That's going to be.
Zampa has no batteries. There we go. Zampa sends it into the wall. That's the front wing gone. Spinella and Craig Conley now
rounds out P14.
Rounding the final few corners. Woo!
Wow.
Oh my God.
What a finish there.
What a finish.
What a
Bone
finish.
Alpha T congratulating Hamilton on a great race. Good job, Hamilton.
Great job,
Amazing
Hamilton.
race right there. That was some good strategy right there. Sending the hearts all the way to the end, and there we go. Craig Conley is. Look at this. Oh, oh, that's a flip. Oh.
did we get a flip on stream?
I got it a little bit. As there we go. Driver of the day, SSR Hamilton.
Well deserved.
Radar, invite our top 3 to the party. And Hamilton. Well, he is the 3 and driver.
I will try and get him in.
Everybody, make sure to keep watching this stream. We're going to have the post-race interviews coming up, and then a very, very, very special announcement.
Can you get the Mercedes driver in by chance? I didn't added.
Just get him off the leaderboard right
Yep. That works too.
As there we go, there's the finishing order. 1 and 2, less than 2 tenths. Downward Leaf. He just needed 10, 20 more feet. So close. And then Hamilton, driver of the day, all the way from P11, stretching those hard tires, 20 laps into the race.
20 laps.
19, 20 laps.
I haven't tried them.
Look at Jet Adam. Solid race, $10 in P5 from P10, and Division all the way from P14. Gracie Raccoon P9 to P7 and CZ, our big loser here.
Please, please.
Outside front
tick the
row.
box. Tick the box. Tick the box as you come in.
There we go. Our drivers have come in. Stenner getting the fastest lap. As there we go. Hopefully I get this race director in for the Sewers. It's not too long. All right. W.
All right. So has everyone ticked the box? Tick the box.
Oh no, not yet.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Chat has been activated, and I believe I'm gonna have to invite Zampa to make this special announcement along with us.
I'll get Zampa in. Oh, you want to do some
I
interviews?
already sent him an invite. All right. Oh, I heard my name. What's up? Oh, okay. I'll talk for you. Bradley Johnson is saying, make sure to stay into the stream for the big announcement. Yes, indeed.
Big announcement
Keep on
coming.
watching. Big ol' announcement coming right here, right now, after these interviews. Let's get to the race-winning car of JDM Haters, if the game will load for me. As let's go into the showroom and show off the beautiful AlphaTauri. There we go. JDM, are you in the party, right?
Yeah, boy.
Oh my god, what is that now? 4 wins in SSR, your 4th win for us in Tier 1.
Oh my god, dude.
Race.
I fought so hard with Downward Leaf. I mean, none of us ever made one mistake. I was
mistake.
I was following
no
him
contact.
the whole way through, and then the only move that got me into first place to begin with was a dive bomb into like turn 3. Which I honestly, part of me didn't think I was gonna make it. I really thought I overcooked it and I was gonna go into the wall. But then I gathered myself up. I did the best I could, used up all the battery in that last straight, and he almost got me. I think it was a 10th. He was right behind me. And yeah, oh my god, it feels good to win again. It feels good to win Tier 1, especially since, I'm just a reserve, so. Like, it makes me wish I was full-time.
Come back full-time, man. We need you. Your pace increase from the off-season to this season, mega. Winning a race, I mean, after the McLarens had their trouble, and then you and Downward were just able to capitalize and just right next to each other, right, DRSing off each other each and every lap for the entire race, right there at the end. You just absolutely Sundelly sent it on him. That was a sexy overtake. Expect a post on Instagram. GG. Great stuff, and yeah, good.
Can I make an announcement before we get second place?
No, we'll get through all these drivers first. Alright, now P2, Downward Leaf. Oh my god, I feel so bad for you. You're leading those final laps. You were showing amazing pace. Best race of the season by far for you. And just 2/10 away. Just 50 feet maybe is all you would have needed to get that overtake to have a photo finish. Just describe your emotions. Showing the confidence. You're leading so many laps there and just battling with JDM. That was amazing to see from you two, making no contact at all, giving each other plenty of room. It was just really nice to see. Good race, man. I'm happy that you were able to get the P2, almost P1. Just keep up the good work. Alright, now moving on to our driver of the day and our 3rd place finisher, Mr. Spinella himself, Mr. Hamilton. Well, damn, I don't even know what to ask you, really. I mean, let's just start off with your mega stint on those hard compound tires and then going on to the softs and just seeing all the action those final few laps in front of you. Just explain what happened. Yeah. Alright, well, Hamilton said they're on the hard tires for that first stint. He was just sliding around there, the hards not having much traction. Then going on to the softs, he was just pushing as hard as he could. He had some great pace, and then once he arrived to the battle, He just saw division and said, alright, get out the way, here I come, and then there we go. We saw quite a bit of contact between those drivers, and Hamilton was just able to pick up the scraps and just head along onto his way onto the podium. So that was great to see. Good race from you. Nice to see you not spinning during the race.
Can I just say I've had 3 points finishes in this league, and 2 of those points finishes on the podium.
GG, he's saying that he's had 3 points finishes in this league, and 2 of them have been on the podium. When he scores big. Congratulations. And now onto our league owner, Mr. Zampa, ready for the special announcement. I hope. Zampa, go ahead when you're ready.
Not ready.
As Zampa says, no.
That was an amazing announcement. Amazing announcement.
Alright, Zampa, come on.
I
Zampa.
can't wait, man. I can't wait for utter silence. Utter silence
don't
brings
worry,
me joy,
I got
bro.
this tonight.
We are
two. Shh. Quiet down, I got this. Alright, everybody that stuck around, SSR starting off with 3 F1 tiers and adding an F2 tier. And then along the way, we added a full distance championship. And now here we go for our next feature, our next addition to the SSR lineup, the Realistic Performance League. This is a very special thing going on, brand new, full qualifying, 50% race, and here's the special part about it, realistic cars. They are realistic performance cars. Alright, I'm going to explain the full gist of it, everything that's going on with it. Alright, so here we go. Points are awarded in qualifying and in the race, so everything matters with this league. There's going to be a 12-week calendar, and the race days are going to be Wednesdays, 10 p.m. UK time, just an hour earlier than what we do our leagues at. So, yep, that's nice. Everyone likes to race early, I guess. GG. Alright, drivers change cars each week depending on the performance of their previous race. So, it's never going to be boring. Everybody's switching around constantly. And the championship prize pool will be, for first place, €15 Xbox card. Second place will be a €10 Xbox card. And third place, a €5 Xbox card. So there's everything to play for with this. And this is how it works. Drivers will enter the race week with a car that is assigned to them based on the race position of the previous week. For example, first place of the previous week is in the worst car for the following race. And the driver that finished last will be into the Mercedes for that race. So here's the scenario. Bradley Johnson finished 20th in the last race, and Zampa won that race. So for the next time out, Bradley Johnson will get to go into the Mercedes, and Zampa will go into the worst car, the Williams.
What if I just crash every of the Mercedes in that trash?
I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that, because the stream didn't hear that.
Silk Weaver, thank you for the follow. We are 1 follow away from 500 followers.
I hope we
One
get that this
follower
stream.
away. Come on, guys. We need 1 more. Do
The
it.
performance ranking for this system will be Mercedes in first, Red Bull second, Racing Point with the third strongest car, Renault with the fourth strongest car, McLaren in fifth, AlphaTauri in sixth, the disappointing Ferrari in seventh, Haas in eighth, the Alfa Romeo in ninth, and, well, we all knew that this was coming, Williams all by themselves in last. So, signups will be open very, very, very soon. Be on the lookout on our Instagram and on our website for all the information. If you didn't understand anything that I said there, well, tough luck. Once again, go to our Instagram at Safe Space Racing to find all the information. You could join our Discord from the bio, or you can even search us up on Google, Safari, whatever you're using. Search up Safe Space Racing, and all the information that you will ever need about us will be there. I think that's all I have to say about this announcement. Thank you to our special sponsors, everybody that helps put this thing together, and all the admins that put their time and effort, and let's face it, at this point, our lives into this league. Just a special thank you to everybody. Special thank you to Tier 1 for showing up with their great attendance. For 3 races in a row now, we've had 3 bangers. Make sure to tune in tomorrow to Tier 2. Same time, Saturday, 11 GMT. Tier 2, we know how great they are, so you definitely don't want to miss that. And, well, I think that's a good enough scripted exit for this event. Congratulations to our podium finishers, and thank you for Zampa for being a total father. Yeah, that's all I got to say. Anybody want to say anything?
I got one more thing. Tune in to Tier 3. Tune in to Tier 3 on Sundays, 11 p.m. GMT. I will be on the comms. So
yep. Tune into that.
Tier 3. Tier 2
Tier
tomorrow. Waiting for 500.
I gotta
Alright,
say,
well,
Chalupa, you got some great lungs, bro, to have said a whole paragraph without even taking a pause.
Not even a breath.
Yeah, Tier 2, it shows up on my lungs. Alright, well, I think that's enough from me and enough from the whole crew. Once again, tune in tomorrow at 11 GMT, same time as y'all did today to watch the Tier 2 race. And, well, yep, that's all I got. Goodbye, good night, good morning, wherever you're watching. Have a nice time.